Oh, I did. I went off them and got a fair bit.
Just pre-warning you, that's all.
Big dicks.
Yes, you do.
I don't know one.
You got all the dicks.
Wow. It was really hot this morning.
Was it?
Mm.
I can't see shit in this thing. I'm so overwhelmed today. Because I think because they're like so mobile and like just everywhere, I don't feel like I can get anything done. It's like upstairs, I was putting the clothes away in Evie's room, but then she was using the potty like 4 or 5 times because obviously she's, you know, going and then going again and then going again, like in quick succession, like with the number 2, bless her.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got to go through the rigmarole every time of let's do the wipe and then let's say goodbye and then let's do this. And
Yeah. So you know that, just making a note for yourself.
yeah. And then Maddie's crawling into everything and she was she's getting faster, because she's off. And then the next thing I know, she's down underneath your desk trying to get at the fucking cables.
Yeah.
She's obsessed with cables.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my god, I've spent an hour trying to put just Genevieve's clothes away. I haven't had time to tidy our room. I haven't had time to... Oh, and then I started sorting Maddie's stuff. But then Evie pitched a fit about something. So I said, oh, well, okay, no worries. We'll just go downstairs then. And I thought, oh, that's... And then I looked at the time. I thought, that's an hour that's taken me just to do all that. And then we came down and then I was like, right, it's 20 to 5. Right, I've got plenty of time. I'll just do the tidying up down here and I'll just quickly run the hoover over and give it a quick mop. And then before I know, the 20 minutes is gone because, again, Evie's using the bathroom or Maddie's fucking climbing around the furniture and I didn't even get anything done. It's just... I think that's why I just feel... Yeah, because it's like I couldn't even... Well, we had a picnic, I call it a picnic breakfast this morning. Because sometimes girls just don't want to eat anything, but they will eat something if I have something, right? So I just put a load of Weetabix in a bowl. I went, oh, Mummy's having breakfast now, do you want some? To try and entice them over. And they did, they ate it all. They ate 4 Weetabix between them. So they did all right, but oh, probably half that actually. And I was like, right, yeah, I've got to tidy that up now. And then before I know it, it's like time to put Maddie down for a nap. And then he goes, snuggle. So I go, oh, great, she wants to have a snuggle. And then I get into bed and she tells me to move away. Ignore the rest of it. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll just read this book here then. Because sometimes that can entice her, can't it, to come closer.
Yeah.
That didn't work. So I said, right, well... I did. I ended up reading 3 of the books up there. And she was listening and paying attention, but she's also thumbing through the other book, So I said, right, well, I'll put the butterflies on for that learning program on my iPad. I'm just going to have a quick shower and come out. And I thought I was in the shower for ages. I honestly thought I was in there for donkeys, and it was 3 minutes. It's weird, isn't it? Because I'm thinking, oh my god, I better get out now. I feel like I was just standing there for ages, doing this. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. I thought, oh shit, I better get out. It's fucking 3 minutes. So anyway, I got dressed and then I said, right, Evie, let's do our teeth now. And then for 45 minutes, she was losing her ever-loving mind. And for 20 minutes, I recorded her losing her ever-loving mind. Because I was like, I can't make this shit up. Oh, really? Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't change it for the world or anything, but it's just sometimes I think I just... She was just doing this. 45 minutes.
You have to eat it twice a day.
Did you think?
Oh, and I had to get more toothpaste 5 times because she just kept fucking knocking it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then tonight I went, right, and I prepared myself for a whole nother onslaught of shit. And guess what happened? But I thought, well, I can't keep letting her, quote unquote, get away with it, if you know what I mean, because then she's just going to know that she can pitch a fit and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree.
So yeah, I just felt like today I couldn't do anything right.
Well, just wants to grass up in the bin. That's it.
Yeah, but it's like I felt bad after what happened with Evie, so I was like, right, let's go for a walk. You know, she can play in the park and kind of forget about doing the shitty thing this morning and then Cappy's pulling my fucking arm off and Evie's rocking in the bloody pram, so I'm like going forwards and backwards, like and trying to control the dog at the same time. And it's just like, I don't know. Just,
Having one day. Maybe.
I just get anxious when things aren't finished. You know what I mean? It's like our bedroom upstairs. I hate that the bedroom is untidy because I feel like I'm going to bed in a mess and then I wake up in a mess. No, I know that. I understand that. It's just
Your priorities and your family. The house can go to fucking hell. The house can be done at any point. The house ain't gonna burn down. And it's like, house ain't gonna fall down. It gets to a point where we're just like, you just say to maybe folks, you want to do lunch? Nah, and then we'll spend that time casually cleaning the house together and
I think that's why I get frustrated though, because it doesn't take that long and I just don't feel like I've got that short window of time.
well, we can get that short window of time.
Because like down here would take me an hour tops, and that includes all the skirting boards and all the rest of it. And bloody right. And then upstairs, obviously, it's longer if I've got the washing and stuff to do. But upstairs with the bathroom, that's another hour, so I can do the whole house in like 2 hours. But I mean, I think that's probably why I'm anxious about it, because obviously when Maddie was a bit more like less needy, because obviously she wants to stand up all the time and she wants that attention all the time. Like she calls after me now, like so fast, you know. She's like my little shadow, bless her. And I wouldn't change that, don't get me wrong, but obviously when she was less mobile, Evie was always quite self-sufficient, so I always had a bit of free rein to, you know, I could sit Maddie with Evie and she'd just sit there and play and, you know, quietly with Evie type thing, or Evie would run around with the dog and then I'd just get... So my routine, in a long story short, my routine in the morning used to be get up and sit with them in the morning and have a drink. And then like 7:30 to 8, I'd do breakfast. And then from 8 until 8:45, I would do the tidying up, you see, because I would have the time and then they would be doing whatever they wanted to be doing and what have you. Then we'd have a book and then we'd go, right, time to put Maddie to bed. So we'd take Maddie upstairs and then that's when I introduced the snuggle time with Evie, because I thought, well, she needs a bit of one-on-one time rather than all the rest of it. So I've been doing that with her, but obviously sometimes she doesn't want that. No. But it's still time that I'm not giving up, because I don't want her to think, oh, well, you know, you were doing that with me and now you're not. So for that hour that I'm upstairs, between 9 and 10, obviously I'm giving her a snuggle and then I'm getting myself ready.
Yeah.
Or having a shower, whatever. But it's like, that's the hour devoted to her, if you know what I mean. And some days we'll come down and we'll do other stuff like Play-Doh or what have you, or whatever. Play-Doh. All things like that. Or we'd sit outside and when it's nicer, you know. But then Maddie's up at 10 or 10:30, so then the next half an hour after that is feeding her the bottle and sitting with her. So then now it's like 11:30, and now I need to start the lunch, right? So, and then when they're having lunch, like I need to sit with them because obviously I don't want anything to happen. And then we're nudging into the bedtime routine. And then by the time they go to bed, because I'm running up and down the stairs all the time, You know, I can probably be running up and down the stairs for like 40 minutes to an hour sometimes, depending on how crap they are. And that's me doing the interval thing, you know, because obviously there's two of them now. If like I can't interval them both at the same time if they're not both stroppy at the same time, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And then by the time 2 o'clock rolls around, I think, I'm fucking knackered. I just need to sit down. But the stuff hasn't been put away from lunch yet. So I go, fuck it. So Jeannie told me to say, fuck it. Right? So I said, fuck
Literally?
it. And I used to just sit there. Well, and I do. I just sit down now and I like put this on. And I try and shut up the negative talk in my head, which is such a lazy bitch. Like, you need to tidy up after lunch and right. But I'm honestly shattered. And then I think, right, yeah, I might play a bit of WoW. But then 2:30 rolls around and I can't keep my eyes open. And then sometimes I'll like wake up at 3 and I've fucking fallen asleep for half an hour or whatever. Well, you've seen it when you're here on the weekend or
Yeah.
And then obviously the kids are up between 3 and a half, 3. So then it's another milk time for Maddie. And this is what I mean, Evie doesn't get much time. So then I go, right, well I'm just going to pack up from lunch, and that will take me like 20 minutes, I would say. And by the time I've done that, I'm looking at the girls thinking, you know, they just want you to play with them type thing, you know, so we'll sit outside or we'll do something. And then 4:30 rolls around and then I've got to start doing tea or we do tidy up time or something, and then that's like my whole day gone. Like it's on the go all the time, but I don't feel like I'm achieving anything.
Well, that's what I consider it.
I saw that the other day.
No slides. There's no slide in it. But it's big enough that there's no stop. But I've got the bigger one so that you can have this entire thing closed. So that you have nothing in there to choke on. They can't access the floor. They can't get cables. You can move these chairs back a little bit. This entire thing enclosed. And then she can walk around on the edge, she can play inside, there's a little gate. So at least you can have a bit of peace of mind that she's seeing it on the playing the confusion and choke.
Yeah.
Yeah? So we'll do it.
You don't have to do that.
Is that okay? Does that help? Does that make you feel a bit better?
Yeah. It's just a weird thing in my head. It's like I just, for my own sake, like for my own anxiety, like I need to have things a certain way. But then I don't want to not give them my full attention. That's the dissonance that I've got going on. Like they don't deserve a mum that's just going to be house proud all the time. But I think this is where I get frustrated. I think this is where I get frustrated though, because once it's done, I think, right, it's minimal to keep on top of it, minimal. But then, days like today, I can't even get 20 minutes to do something, and then.
And it also isn't anymore. I disagree with you because it's fucking collateral. Like you can literally spend hours on cleaning the floors, hoovering, mopping. Like you can spend hours making such an awesomely clean house, and then 15-20 minutes later, 2 children on the age of 3 have just fucking demolished everything. And that's just the way it is. Like, you're never going to get it constantly spot on. You will just run around, drive yourself into the ground before that happens. So you for your own fucking sanity and health, you can't. You've just got to... Shit's going to happen. Shit's going to get dirty. And it's just a case of maintaining it the best you can. Maintain it the best you go with it.
I just, it's like today, you know, like Maddie was over there the evening after I'd packed up and I noticed she was doing something with her mouth, and I come over and I went, what have you got? And it's like, there's my hair, because I'm obviously shedding like a fucking wildebeest. You know, she's picked up like a clump of my hair down there and like it's got tangling stuff in it, and I was like, when was the last time I hoovered? And I'm like, not that fucking long ago. Like, it's just. But I go, oh my god, like, I must be a shit mum because obviously she's picking up all this shit. That's what goes through my head all the time. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's like I said to Jeannie though, I said, it's all very well saying, oh, just fuck it, it doesn't matter. But to me, it does matter. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm going to go upstairs now, and like, there's stuff on the dresser, and then there's stuff on the floor, and then, like, do you know what I mean? And I think that's a big part of it, because like, I feel like my down space is constantly cluttered all the time, you know what I mean? You know, I said I can't explain it. Like in my head, there's nothing going on in relation to other people, like my other anxieties that I have. Like that's why I close these blinds up, you know. But it's purely for me. It's like I just don't like having like a mess everywhere, you know. Like, and it's not even that bad. I know it's not that bad, like compared to how some people live. But you know, I just need to warm up my coffee. I just need to warm up my drink. It's gone a bit cold because I'm not used to drinking hot drink, so I'll let it go through.
No.
Apparently the weather's going to be really good this week.
That's good.
Oh, by the way, I was wrong about Bank Holiday Monday.
Right.
It's not Monday that you have on, it's Tuesday. It's the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. Because no one can on Tuesday.
Oh.
That's not too bad, isn't it? Better than that. By the way, I want you to clarify with your payroll team about your holiday accruals, because you're not accruing enough hours, I don't think.
Wow.
Because when I looked the other day, you'd only had 26 hours accrued, which technically now is only what, a day?
Using some of my time off as holidays.
Oh yeah, but it's been unpaid, you've checked your payslip. They've always been unpaid, it's not been a holiday. Well, it also says how much you've used. I just thought it was odd, because when I ran the calculation based on what you were earning within that 2 week time frame, when I did it over the course of the year, you'd only got 11 days, 10 days left. And I'm like, I'm sure you got more than 2 weeks holiday, didn't you? I thought it was more like 3 weeks. I don't know, I'd have to check the contract. Anyway, I don't know where that came from, sorry.
Waiting today.
Yeah. But my head's ticking about that already. Now I feel like I'm putting them in a pen because I need to do stuff. I know, yeah. There's a lot that you don't know that I don't say.
Did you already cancel it?
No. It will be good. It will be really good to have something like that. There's just something about this drink that I'm not quite getting. It feels like I'm drinking... I was going to say something really stupid then, but I didn't mean it quite like that. I was going to say, it feels like I'm drinking something like nutty, but obviously I am because it's an almond. No, but it's like burnt nuts or burnt butter tasting to me.
Did you put boiling water on top of the milk?
Hey?
Did you put the boiling water on top of the milk?
No. Why would that matter?
Is it okay?
No. I was watching some of the video back last night, actually. Some of mine that I did last night when I was in the shower. Not the video of me in the shower. This morning when I was in the shower and Evie was on like the butterfly thing. When I got out, I thought, I just see like whether it was alright, like sound wise and what have you. And then I thought, ooh, because it was on the big screen on the TV in our room. It's like, my eyes look amazing. That fucking concealer is brilliant. It's the first time I've ever been like, like no.
But you are.
Been no, but genuinely been like super happy with the product like that. And for $10, it's so cheap. Okay. Not at the moment. I know. Hello there. Hey, is leveling as a priest slow? No, leveling as a priest is not slow. I'm just not pushing to be super fast at the moment. I'm currently discipline, and at 40 I will change over to shadow. But the only problem with playing in the evenings is that it's so fucking busy. The servers become quite busy. No, it's great, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's quite frustrating when you're trying to get...
Oh, what way?
Yeah, because people obviously pull things quicker than I do. Oh, this is so annoying. Hi, Mark. I did almost the opposite. Was Shadow until 40ish, then changed to Holy. You tried questing it forward yesterday and everything was dead. Yeah, hey, it can be really difficult. Why did you go from Shadow to Holy? That's interesting. Is it like a dungeon thing? Because you were healing, or? I like it when people talk. It just makes me feel like there's more like to do, you know what I mean? And not asking for pictures of my boobs. The other day. Whee! Yeah, after level 40, with all specs really, across and builds across the board, 40 tends to be the tipping point. So, for example, if you're like a Retribution Paladin, you could probably heal pretty alright up until level 40, and then not so great thereafter. It just seems to be a bit of a jump. But as DPS wise, Shadow Priests tend to top the meters, so in Classic. But then as healers, they top the meters too, so it just depends what you're in for. I don't really care about all that stuff myself, I just play what I enjoy, so. Oh my god, where are all the ants to kill? Yeah, give it a go. Like I said, you won't be able to heal great. You should be able to keep yourself alive, if that makes sense. So you wouldn't be pitched as the healer if you were going in after 40 and your Shadow. But you'll rely on your Mind Flame a lot, and your Shadow form will bump up your DPS amount. So you'll be killing things pretty damn quick. So I started out actually as Holy, and then quickly realised that the speed of leveling between discipline and holy was negligible. So I've gone discipline because it gives me greater fortitude and survivability. So, see, little things like that. Improved power ward shield, yada yada yada. Oh, a spell that I don't actually use. Wands are amazing. Because you rely on this thing here, Spirit Tap. Whoosh. Back up to nearly 100%. You're all going to come on here, which is not going to be very helpful at all. And I think you may pull that guy there. If I was on my hunters, I would. Should I be an arsehole?
What?
I'm just saying, should I be an arsehole? Yeah. Shadow form. Yeah. You don't go shadow without shadow. Which is why it's still integral to priests now, even in retail. The shadow form component. You also want to make sure that your inner fire is always up as well. Otherwise you can really go down through the floor pretty quickly. Ah, the increased wand damage. Yeah. This one. So, yeah, it increases your wands by 25%. Yeah. I do have some talents in shadow, so I've got the Spirit Tap, obviously, so every time I land a kill... No, it's not you. It's just the way that streaming works. There's always a delay. I think especially if you watch from YouTube rather than Twitch. I think Twitch is a little bit quicker for delay. But yeah, so I've got Spirit Tap, so I've got constant regen, which is nice. And then I'm just working at the moment on these, so Discipline will reduce my mana costs of my instant spells, which is pretty handy. Hello? I don't like using Holy Fire because I think it's a bit of a huge mana drain, but there we go. Boo. Why would they do such a thing? I love how Twitch is blocked at work, but you're watching YouTube. That's brilliant. As shadow, do you go in dungeons pretty quick? Dungeons? No. Raiding is another beast entirely, but most people have mana issues anyway. I haven't raided since obviously vanilla. In classic, if that makes sense. So I can't really remember, and I think I was mostly a healer anyway back then. But I had to utilize things like different ranks of spells because they were more efficient to, say, heal someone than the higher ranked spells which cost more mana. So there was a lot of that going on. My stream is the first one in English. Fuck yeah! Sorry. Woohoo, yeah! I'm the first English streamer. That's amazing.
What?
That he's probably stumbled across.
Oh, I was going to say that from.
Hello. Oh, that's them. Where are the Panthers? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Shadow into the shop. Yeah. Don't forget, it costs quite a lot to relearn your talents. So just keep that in mind. It really depends on what you want to do. If you want to heal, stay as what you're doing. But if you're wanting to DPS, then obviously switch out. Come on. This is ridiculous. Where the hell are all the Panthers? When did you last do your respec? Because if it's within a certain time frame, the next time you respec it will be 5 gold. And then it's 10. And then 20. It's not nice. It goes up something like that. It's crazy amounts. It does wane over time, but I'm not entirely sure of the time frames anymore. This is ridiculous. There's got to be more Panthers somewhere. Yeah, let's go down there. That's not what I needed. Yeah, it will probably be about 5 gold for you to respec. Looking it up now to see if there's anything. Yeah, I think the decay on the the respec cost is something like 5 gold per week or 2 weeks, maybe even a month actually, considering how slow they go. Is Zygor the add-on that is showing that quest arrow? Yes, Zygor is the one that's directing me. This is Questy up here. Questy is alright, it's not great. Personally. I mean, I think we've used Zygor for donkeys now, haven't we?
Oh, years.
So
Years.
it's not perfect, Zygor. It won't take you on a perfect, flawless XP run, but it's a hell of a lot better than Questy. Questy will only give you certain options to follow, whereas Zygor will actually work with your level and what you're capable of. And it will tell you to grind if it thinks that you need to be a high level for certain things, so it's pretty easy. When Classic first came out, I was doing it off my own head, but I was just dotting around too much and I just didn't enjoy it, so I thought, oh, I'll put Zygor back on and let someone else think for me instead. Much more enjoyable now. You can just use Zygor. The only reason I really have these on is if I feel like I'm missing something, if that makes sense. Because Zygor, I have 3 steps listed here for what I'm going to be questing on, but if up here I can see that there's a quest item or something I might want to pick up, then I'll just pick it up, because, you know, sometimes you might miss things. Yeah, exactly. I knew where to go, because obviously I played this when it first came out, so, and I leveled so many characters in my time, I knew what to expect, but I just don't think I was doing it very, what's the word? Efficiently. So Zygor just took it out of my hands, really. Panthers. Oh, I need 2 more. You'll do. You'll do. I'm gonna run out of range before I get that off. Bastard. Hate that. That did not work as intended. Oh, nice. That's fun. Going.
can I do for you? Great to meet you.
Reach 34. No. It said reach 34. I was like, no. I'm just going to carry on. And if it gets too hard, I'll just grind at that point. It's like what we said, wasn't it, when we were playing together? So I'm not going to hang around and wait. I'm just going to keep going. Grinding is awful boring.
Yup.
I wasn't expecting you to be there. You bastard. Oh, he's level 36. That'd be why then. Add-on manager? No, I just installed them through Twitch, and that has a whole separate entity for Classic. So anything I look for in Twitch, it will automatically look for Classic only, because that's what I'm told it to look for. That makes sense. I don't have a huge amount anyway. Like I have an all-in-one bag. I wrote a script which means it will sort the bags for me, because obviously we don't have a bag sorting add-on, or we didn't at the time that I wrote it. Just simple stuff like that really. I write macros generally, like this one down here. This is a DPS macro. It helps me to level. I only push one button. Let's see what we've got. I've got auction faster. It's okay. It's not amazing. I miss auctioneer. I haven't looked into whether they've got another one yet. Bartender, that's how I put my scroll wheel on. Looks at WoW as a whole. Oh, crikey. That sounds rather big. There we go. Details, that's my damage meter. EMA, so when I'm doing my multi-boxing, that is what I use to have all of my characters looking the same in terms of quests and things, and following and that type of thing. Faster looting means I don't have to go up to the window to click it. And it doesn't have a delay. Healbot, self-explanatory. Oh, IS Boxer, that's my multi-box add-on. And Neat Plates and Z-Pearl, that's basically it. Weak Auras doesn't do anything right now, so I can take that off. That doesn't do anything either, because I've written that myself. Yeah, I've actually got quite a few videos actually of it. on my channel. You can have a look. I used to do big teams, but I don't do it anymore. I just do the two of us. It's good fun. I really enjoy multi-boxing. Has to be said. Oh my god, I've got to run all the way down to Booty Bay. Fuck. Oh, it's gonna take forever. I'll kill you on the way down. Hey Zay, how you going? Long time no see. How is it being the world's worst rogue? I mean best. It's not the morning, it's evening. Yeah, you can, but I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. I haven't had that many, to be honest, spam-wise. Go away. Oh, I'm gonna pull you now too. I leveled a Pally in Classic and got stuck in Westfall. You're joking. They can be pretty tough. Right, I need to find the road because then I won't be pulling all these things. Oops. Murloc's not your friend, huh? You should try a hunter. I think that's about your level of capability. I'm surprised you didn't try rogue. They're so different to what they are in retail. So different. Is Assassination Rogue good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Combat.
I enjoyed combat, actually. I didn't mind combat rogue. In fact, I think that's the only type of rogue I actually quite enjoyed playing. When I used to get paid to play. Yeah. And then they took combat rogues away and I was like, this is shit.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Heretics, poisons for the win. He says heretics, poisons for the win. Don't you still use poisons as a combat rogue though? Yeah, you do. Don't you?
Not in nowadays.
No, but you do in classic though.
Classic, you do.
Yeah, that's what I remember doing.
Yeah.
So I'm not a fucking heretic. You just play the easy version of the game. It's not my problem. Oh, yeah, 5-minute buffs on Pally is real shit, isn't it? Like, that's a bit like my 10-minute in a fire up here, though. Or I get hit 20 times and it comes off. So I'm forever putting my armor back on. Like 720 armor back. Because it's like I'm naked when I don't have it on. Not in a good way. See you later, Zay. Have a good day. Oh, that rhymed. God, run to Tesco. There's a fucking saying I haven't heard in a while. Shit. Tesco, Tesco, where I buy my best clothes.
Yeah, literally is.
Or was. Yo ho, hello, Booty Bay. Meow, meow. Oh no! I forget that is quite a wide drop. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, in dungeons that must be fucking awful. Tesco is like, what would you say the American equivalent of Tesco would be?
Walmart.
Nah, because oh yeah, actually, yeah, Tesco is like Walmart, I reckon, but maybe not so chavvy. Not so, yeah. Hello, what have you got?
Got the best deals anywhere.
It's 35, isn't it? Yeah, damn it.
Be good. Talk to me. Hurry back. Yo. Keep it ready.
Aha! So I'd already bought the quest item.
Time is money, friend.
It's all this new lingo. Sorry, it's not chabby, it's chavvy. So chavvy is kind of like,
Yo.
oh, crikey, how would you describe that to an American?
I think it sounds
Like
something
white trash?
No, it sounds something like council.
Oh,
house.
council house and violence it stands
That's
for.
it.
Chav is council house and violence. So when we say it's like chavvy, we're
Office state, violent, angry,
yeah, we're kind of being facetious
some,
about it.
being also basically.
Being mega assholes, basically.
corner for 1 second.
The problem with talking like that is that you don't know who you're talking to. So I could be talking to someone living in a trailer, and I'm really sorry if I've just offended someone, but that's the best way that I could impart that knowledge. Nothing wrong with living in a trailer anyway. As we have seen, it is becoming very, what's the word? Fashionable to live in little trailers now. Yes, exactly. Creatures of Walmart, you've got it. I just didn't want to go there, just in case. Creatures of Walmart, that's insane.
Yeah, what do you want? Keep it real.
There's the auctioneer. I love this auctioneer because it's the only cross auctioneer that you can have. But not many people use it at the moment, so it's completely empty. Oh, it's got something behind it. It's cool. Not much though. Oh my god, I'm gonna ratchet. What the fuck? Ooh, I wonder if I'm heading to 1,000 Needles. Yeah, the fast auction, it's okay, but it's not as comprehensive as Auctioneer. In fact, I will just check if if Twitch has the Auctioneer now, because it didn't before. I'm just one of these people that gets used to having the add-ons that they've got and then never get any more. I just kind of put up with it. Pardon me. So, Spartan UI, but I'm not sure I'll keep it because ZPerl highlights debus, but I don't know. Yeah, I prefer things that are a bit... I like the classic look to the UI, so I don't really like to change too much of it. But my husband uses Elv UI, don't you? And stuff like that, and Voodoo or whatever it is, and it completely changes everything. And I'm like, oh. Everyone's got their own way of doing things, I guess. Yeah, LVUI, you can basically change anything, isn't it? What can LVUI do?
LVY is...
That's your HUD, isn't it? Yeah, and that's how you get it to just have that little box, isn't it, with all your... Yeah, if you want a sleek version, yes, I think LVUI is the way to go. Yeah, see the auction add-on that I'm looking at, Auctioneer, it's only for 8.2, which is retail, obviously. Um, and the Auction Faster, I think, is the most popular next one for Classic. So... I'm in the Barrens. Thousand needles, hooray! No worries. Thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate it. Hope to see you again soon. Run around. Alright. We're gonna have to block the channel invites. Bloody fucking dickheads getting channel invites from gold sellers. It's very annoying. Okay. Okay. Do you want to go to bed? Come on then. I just need to kill this brave no more, apparently. Doesn't seem too brave to me. Don't tell me that's... Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just getting to Alana, I think. Is that the one you're talking about? Earlier? Oh. Oh, Dubai. Okay. Jesus. They love their wood panelling, don't they? Very 80s.
Yeah.
70s, 80s.
Benefit from a really big modernisation, but the land is
Love how the pool is... Do you mind? I do like the pool that has everything around it. It's quite good.
yeah, courtyard. Cool. Cheap,
Yeah, because it's rural, isn't it? Oh, there's one.
Greeting.
How may I help? Be careful. Hello. Good luck, friend.
That's that.